Well, the D-line has left something to be desired for Boston. Oscar, fancy.
Really important, especially when you face adversity. And even though this New York team hasn't faced much this year, they're going to at some point.
Orion Cable shoots it deep. Ray Tetro in the end zone, jumped too early, but the disc was still waiting for him when he landed. And it's Cable to Tetro. Deep shot, Davis Brand looking for Graham in the end zone. Jeff Graham delivers over Jack Williams, and Boston takes the lead.
That's just incredible. Jeff Graham is a matchup nightmare no matter how long he's been playing. There's just nobody that can really guard him. He's quicker than
finish. And the side story to that is the Montreal Royale are 3-0 in the East Division.
3-0 and looking for that playoff spot.
Marquez Brownlee
sees that in the first quarter.
No question, the play of the quarter was Jeff Graham's sky over Jack Williams. That's the only break. Orion Cable, full extension, hauls in the goal. 17 seconds left in the first.
Was it ever in doubt? Was it ever in doubt? This is one of the most pretty layout forms you're going to see, and maybe Orion Cable might take it. Sadok has been more deadly this game, and I think you're seeing him still have a large impact, but he's not having to go every other. Last year you saw those moments where he had to carry almost the entire load.
Unbelievable handler defense by Brownlee, and Sadok needs a superhuman effort to regain possession.
Graham just put it out there and just a little bit of float, a little bit of hope, and it worked out.
Downfield to Stewart in the red zone. Davis Brand. Over the top. Tetro. Sadok was the decoy coming across, and that left Tetro free in the back, and Davis Brand put it where he needed.
We've seen this time and time again. Oscar being looked off of the set play. New York's been going backwards to start almost every single possession.
Ben Yacht going deep, side by side with Turner Allen. And Yacht had a step, and he's got the score.
There was a little bit of a battle while the disc was hanging in the air. It looked like Turner Allen had position.
Well, the New York D-line is missing some of its depth tonight. No Ryan Drost, no Mike Drost. All those two guys have done are 1 and 2 all time in blocks. Cable looking for Sadok. Brownlee's there. Sadok can't get it. First thing Sadok does is congratulate Marquez on getting the... Charlie Hoppus isn't even tailing the sideline referee. He's like 25 yards from him across the way. Under 90 seconds to play in this first half. Empire looking for the equalizer into the wind.
Letting Jack Williams just run the show is not a bad idea. Going upwind, not a defensive unit on the field for Boston, so they can't match up. And there's plenty of time for this unit to be patient for New York.
Stall count rising. Williams connects with Katz to tie the game at 10.
Everything looked pretty easy till the end.
In this first half, a riveting opening half between the Empire and the Glory.
Without Tanner Johnson, the Boston offense is for real. And as soon as we say that, the jinx comes in.
Looking to get it to Olsen. Sadok threw it too far in front. Opportunity here for New York to take their first lead since it was 2-1. Yeah. Close to the end zone. Continues to Oscar to put New York in front. You can go a little bit deeper and keep your stars fresh on the sidelines.
When you have that advantage, that's what you want to do. It's a long game.
Deep shot. Looking for Boston in the end zone, and what a catch made by Topher Davis. Bobby Elston in his first AUDL game was close in that moment of pressure.
Totally focused, just the way that this New York D-line needs to be for the upwind break, and they have Oscar on the field to do that.
Oscar lets it rip. Ryan Holmes goes up for it, and on the second effort, he'll make the catch for the New York break. Jeff Graham got a piece of it. But another former UMass star, aside from Graham, Ryan Holmes, comes up.
It's becoming easier. They just get used to it. You have to have multiple defensive schemes ready to beat this team.
Jeff Graham for Orion Cable with Jeff Babbitt chasing. Give us more of that. Jeff Babbitt eats it up.
There's only one player that I think can be a little bit intimidating when guarding Orion Cable. And this is a little stagnant. Faking the double team again, going back to Williams. A big loss of yards.
A little stagnant, but they're not turning it over. And they have not turned it over in the entire second half.
But they've played a lot of points.
Here we go. Weinberg for Lithio. Oh, yeah! Lithio had the height mismatch on McCann. And the Empire back up by 5.
Revenge for their last regular season outing.
Weinberg makes the mistake. He made a great effort to catch it, but he was out of bounds. Cam Warner quickly met by the double team and throws it right back to New York and Lithio. And that's the Empire in a nutshell. They give you hope for a brief second. Great bid by Boston's Turner Allen. That would have been a memory in his AUDL debut. And what a cross-field shot, but it's denied. Warner gets another one. He's had a real solid game for the Glory. And it is Allen with the goal. And Boston, with 3:43 to go, is back within 4. The O-line, it turns out, could not. Yacht looking for Weinberg. Warner hunting another, he's got it!
On the road trip last weekend, and they could use that right now.
Sure could. Rushmeyer Bailey continues to play mistake-free.
New York doesn't have to score here. It's already almost under 30 seconds left, and this is where you just can't play normal defense anymore.
Osgar to the end zone. Lithio is there. And there are some folks out there who cared greatly about that goal. Empire led by as many as 5. They're up by 4 with less than 10 seconds to go. Cole Davis Brand takes the shot with time expiring. Back of the end zone. It is knocked to the ground, and New York will survive with a 4-goal win. The Empire improved to a perfect 3-0 on the young season.